really, there was a time when I was watching movie more than 10 to 12 hours consistently. Continuously I was giving more than 10 to 12 hours. And there was a time when I was not getting even a single line in English. And still I made a promise with myself, I will not watch anything in Hindi. Whatever I watch, maybe I will, whether I will not watch, or if I will watch, I will watch in English. Yeah.
So may you introduce yourself because we are meeting for the first time.
Yeah, actually, I have seen you on YouTube, and yeah, you are quite popular over there. Okay, so my name is Himanshu Kumar. I am from Narnaul, Mahendragarh, Haryana, and I have done MSc Zoology, and nowadays I am teaching. I teach biology to 11th and 12th class. Even I also started teaching in a government school. It is just for free, and I am teaching over there English so that I can get some practice. Yeah.
Oh, that is really great. I think first of all, nice to meet you, Himanshu. And I think I should also introduce myself. So my name
Yeah.
is Ajay Kumar Yadav, and I'm speaking you from Dehradun city of Uttarakhand state. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have completed my graduation degree in the stream chemistry, botany, and zoology. And I am an SSC aspirant. And these days I am running a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you have done graduation from biology, biology subject.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
bachelor degree of science. So there is a stream chemistry, botany, and zoology. So
Yeah.
you can do with different stream. For example, PCM, physics, chemistry, and maths. Or so I have done with chemistry, botany, and zoology. Do you have any
Graduation. Huh?
idea about this? Do you have any idea about? Yeah.
Yeah, I have idea. I also have this subject. Na, I have done MSc Zoology, BSc. I also had like physics, sorry, chemistry, botany, and zoology. Same
Okay,
subject.
same like me. Same like me. So we are on the same page, I think. And
Okay.
that's really beautiful. I think you are teaching English or without charging any single amount of money. That is really great. Like I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, bro. Actually, the thing is, I'm also helping myself. I'm learning how I can teach because I just started teaching nowadays. It has been just 4 to 5 months since I have started teaching. Yeah, so I'm very new. So with the help of teaching, I can learn how to speak in front of students and on the board. So I need some experience. Apart of that, yeah, if these students gets motivation and they can also study. So that's how I'm thinking. Like I can contribute something in society.
And like, how do you teach them? Like, do you teach them any grammatical rules or do you give them any topic and say to them, like, speak on that topic and after that you correct them if they are speaking wrong?
No, actually, I joined American Institute. It was approx 7 years ago, and
Oh,
yeah, well, it was just 2 months course. It was like it was not that much popular at that time, but still, it helped me so much. After that, I took medical subject and I forget about English. But nowadays, I remember that particular thing, like their way of teaching, and I really like them. Like how they teach, they just teach you some sentence, okay,
mm,
with no grammar or anything else, just like do you take tea, I take tea, and he takes tea, okay.
yeah.
So yeah, so just you just have to repeat after me, okay. So that's how I was teaching to my students. So it was really great way to teach, but you just have to repeat again and again, and they will repeat you, and they will also repeat. Okay, they don't need to know about tense and anything else. It's quite simple. Like I want to give you one example. Do you action? What is the meaning of action? You can add any word, like do you take tea, do you go, do you dance, this kind of sentence, how we can make it. So one day I can teach do and I subject, a sentence with do and I. Another day I can teach other topic, and daily I practice. I make them practice, like you have to, I will ask you a question and you will change it. So
Mm, mhm.
this is the best way. I think teacher students are giving response nowadays. I can see that they are really intelligent. Whatever I'm teaching them, they are they can understand easily. Okay, I can see their response. Okay, so I mean, yeah, this is the very good way according to me, because I have
Definitely.
never seen this kind of
Yeah.
teachers in my school. because the language, like how we teach in school, we teach all the grammar parts, okay, and never try to practice spoken English. I think that's the most important thing, and we can also learn grammar with the help of spoken English, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like you have told so many good things, I think, in my opinion. First, I think you are teaching them. So when you are teaching them, you are sharing your knowledge. So you are learning the rules, you are repeating the same thing. And language is all about repeating the things, I think, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
I'm just little curious about you right now because I just want to know how long have you been practicing in English? As you mentioned, you joined an American Institute 7 years ago, so that's why.
Actually, I'm living in a village. As I told you earlier, I'm
Mm,
living in a village, and over there, I always think like that, like I'm not good enough. I completed my studies up to 8th class in a Hindi medium school. Okay,
mm,
after 8th class, I moved in a English medium school, and over there, I really feel that kind of pressure, like I don't know English, and that time I was like very silent kind of kid. Okay, I never for the first year, I think in ninth class or 10th class, I never spoke too much. Okay,
mhm,
so then it was really a obstacle for me. Like I don't know English, how I'm going to study. Okay, but somehow I managed those things, and after completing 11th, 12th class, I went quota for PMT coaching, but I didn't get selection. So there's long story in between actually. So I want to tell you. So in shortcuts, I
mhm,
was doing PhD, and at that time I went Delhi for CGL coaching. Okay,
mhm,
and during that time I learned so much. Like
mhm,
I went through all the grammar rules and vocabs. Okay, so within 2 or 3 months, within 2 or 3 months, I really learned so many things, and I got confidence. And in that confidence, I gave an interview in a call center. That was the international call center. Name is Convergys. I think now it become Concentrix. It has changed their name, or maybe I think how they done this. So from that day, yeah, I decided like I have to work on my communication because I was not good over there. I was so
mhm.
poor because they were living in Delhi. They were all so good. So it has been like 3 years now. Like I was watching movies in English, etc., and reading newspaper. So that's how my journey started. But yeah, um, just I got application. Okay, I was watching movies, but I couldn't able to speak in English. But just 3 months ago, I found JOS application, and that's
Mm,
how it changed my life. That's how I got my journey. Like I want to I want to speak in English. Okay, so on JOS application, I started speaking. I was making calls with random peoples, and that's how I started talking with each other. And slowly I got confidence. And nowadays, after completing 3 months on that application, I wanted someone like who can correct me so that
mm,
I can learn properly. So I joined Clappingo, and over there, before joining Clappingo, somebody told me on that application you should watch Clappingo video. Then I started watching Clappingo videos. Then I have seen you and so many YouTubers. Okay, then I see, oh my God, they are really doing a very good job. Even this conversation is very basic, like how to use basic conversation. I was watching very high thing. So first I need to learn basic conversation, how to do basic conversation. So that's how I got to know about you, and I joined Clappingo, and I've also started doing practice. Yeah.
that is so great, I think. And the thing you spoke about, like basic English, I think. So most of the times, what happens, like there's so many people, they are really good at explaining any topic. But when it comes to talk about like small conversation, so they cannot do that. They don't know like how to start. They just go blank at that time. So it's really good. Like these days, you are just focusing on the basic English, and I can say that situational English, like most of the times, if I talk about the situational English, so we do not know what another person is going to ask to us. So at that time, conversation is really unpredictable. Sometimes in topics, you know the topic and you are just reading about the topic, so you have content in your mind. But in conversation, it's not going to happen. So it's really
Yes.
unpredictable. So it helps, I think, in my opinion, I think it really helps. And video call really helps. It's really great, I think. Yeah.
I'm also facing one problem. And like
Mhm.
it is because of mindset. Right now, when I thought I'm going to upload this video on YouTube, I started stammering like I'm not really very confident. Okay, if I started thinking like I will not going to upload it, maybe we will talk in a different way because this is happening with me. I don't know why it is happening. Even nowadays, I found a new way to upload video. I always say myself, okay, I'm not going to upload this video on YouTube. Just today, then I'm recording, and I'm really doing good. When I think like
Mm.
I'm not going to upload this video, I'm really doing good. When I think I'm going to upload this video, then I just started today this experiment, okay, and it is working. So I think the mindset is really important. What you're thinking, because you don't want to make a mistake, or that's why you are stammering. I feel like really a lot of problem while speaking. But when I use phone on calls, still I also mistake over there, but it is
Mm.
not that much. Right now I'm making so many mistakes, I think. So what do you want to say about this? How can I get over this problem?
I think like you just have to believe in yourself. And in my opinion, I think there are two types of like English is just not about to like express your views. It's all about your confidence. It's all about the personality you are possessing. So there is a mental barrier here also. So if you remove this mental barrier, so you can easily like say whatever is coming in your mind. Mostly like we judge ourselves, we judge
Yeah,
another person. So that is the problem, I think. We hesitate, like if I say any wrong, if I say anything wrong, so another person is going to judge me. They judge, but they forget really easily. They are like really like engrossed in their thoughts, so they don't have a time to judge you also. Maybe if they are your friends, so they are just going to pull your leg maybe after 2 or 3 days when you are making the conversation. But apart from that, if you are speaking with any stranger, so they are just going to forget you. So you have to be confident. And there is a thing like if you believe in yourself, so definitely you are going to become a good speaker. And sometimes we know a lot of things, but we underestimate ourselves. We think like I don't know that thing, I don't know the structure. So because of that we make mistakes. We know the things, but we make the mistakes. So it's
yeah,
I think in English, I think we do not have to learn so many things. If you are learning one thing also, so it is completely okay. But you have to just repeat that thing over and over again, so you will become confident. For example, like if I am saying to you, how are you? So your answer will be like, I am fine, I am doing great, I am doing fantastic. So because you have practiced this thing more than 1,000 times, every day you are doing it. So
yeah,
you are not going to become unconfident if someone says to you like just how are you doing. So that
yeah.
is the thing, you have to do it for a daily basis. So
These
this
things
is the
uh, over that application on Joe's application, what happened with me? Uh, in starting, when I started that application, I got problem. But I told them, so when I'm telling these things, so many people like uh, common conversation like hello, how are you, what are you doing, and what you want to become, and what are your dreams. We can talk them so many times because we have already talked them. Okay, we have done so many practice about those simple conversation. But when it comes to hard, like some unexpected topic, now only then we will stop. Like if somebody gave me imaginary situation, still it is also okay. But still, if I get unexpected question, then that time I have to think about it. Or maybe I think it's pretty common thing because we don't have those vocabs because we have not gone through with that conversation. But
Mm.
maybe after like I'm doing conversation with you and I'm using clappingo, so maybe it is not like I will become very intelligent. But after 50 to 60 classes, we will check all the topics, maximum
Mm.
topics. At least we will build our conversation, and it is not like we will have some lines and some sentence, some phrases, so we can use them again and again. And with time, then I will build another vocabs. I mean advanced vocabs. First, we need to learn how to do common conversation. These are some common words, so I think it is enough.
Mhm. And I think like when you are a beginner, so you have to practice some common question. For example, do you go to the park? What do you do when you go to the park? Then on the intermediate level, you have to move on. For example, like do you like shopping? So which kind of a person are you? Are you a spendthrift person, or are you a stingy person? And then on an advanced level, on advanced level, which kind of a topics you can practice? For example, like if I give you a topic like, are we living in a cynical society? So tell me about your opinion. So at that time, you are going to feel stuck at that time, like you do not know like how to say the things. And in my opinion, I think language and communication, they are two different things. So you can be a like a good, you can say a communicator. A communicator is like, if I'm giving you any topic, so you can just make the point right now on the spot. But on the language, like I think language, you are just going to like, I am saying you the things, so it's the language. But communication is the different thing, I think, in my opinion. Like there are a lot of good orator are there, so they are good at their communication and their language also. But if I talk about us, so because we are newbie in this language, so we are not good at language also, we're not good at communication skills also. But day by day, you are going to learn. So that's why, like, if someone gives you any kind of a weird topic, or maybe the topic which you do not have any kind of information, so at that time you are going to feel stuck because you do not know the that topic also. And sometimes it is also going to happen means you do not have the enough knowledge regarding that topic also. And it is going to happen because it's like a maybe a theoretical question, it is related to some kind of a subject. So that is also like a thing. And sometimes it's like if I always practice with someone, so I always choose those topic which everyone knows. So
Yeah.
I do not go with the like science topics. There's a lot of people, they will tell you like just tell me about any historical like historical things about your hometown, tell me about that thing. But if you have not read that thing, so how are you going to say the things? You need content, you need knowledge. So it does not mean like you are not really good at language, so it
Yeah.
means like you do not have the knowledge. So I think there are so many things day by day, and you are going to learn. Yeah.
People sometime like how why I'm not able to speak in English. People think like this. Even you can speak in Hindi. Okay, if I give you any unexpected topic which you don't know about, so how you gonna speak in Hindi? It's not possible. Okay, but when it comes to English, everybody think like, oh my God, I have learned English, now I can
Yeah.
able to speak on any topic. No, it not happen like this because it's just a language. Okay, what you
Mm-hmm.
can just what is going on in your mind. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I think that really people just people have some misconception about this language, according to me.
Yeah, yeah, there are a lot of misconception regarding this language, I think, in my opinion also. And I think you're really quite good when it comes to making a conversation with another person. So,
Yeah.
like, I just want to know, like, how do you practice? Which kind of things do you do to make yourself consistent? Or how did you become so confident, and how did you become so fluent?
Actually, it's just a burning desire in me. I am really I have seen pain just because of English. And
Oh,
when I start, I really there was a time when I was watching movie more than 10 to 12 hours consistently. And continuously I was giving more than 10 to 12 hours. And there was a time when I was not getting even a single line in English. And still I made a promise with myself, I will not watch anything in Hindi. Whatever I watch, maybe I will, whether I will not watch, or if I will watch, I will watch in English. Okay, that was a hard decision. Okay, I just made my mind, I will watch everything in English. And when I watch anything, like if I'm using Instagram, I always focus on English lines and the way people are speaking. Okay, like nowadays you can see like on Instagram there's so many people who speak English. Okay, everybody is speaking nowadays. So the way he's speaking, I will try to speak like this. Okay, I'm trying to speak like this, even I'm using my hands. And I'm just all the time I have my phone in my hand. Okay, I do everything on my phone. So my life is English nowadays. Whatever I have seen, whatever I do, everything I'm trying to do in English. Okay, nowadays, like I have a nephew and niece, they don't know English, but still I talk with them in English. Okay, they are not getting, I'm getting practice. Okay, but I started this thing just 2 months ago. Okay, when I got
okay.
that application. Before that, I was not confident. Before that, you can say I never speak even a single line, except that job, that call center job. Okay, it was a gap. I think 3 years gap now. Okay, so that's how I think I'm learning. And still, I'm thinking like I'm doing good. And after 3 months, I will
Mm-hmm.
hit my whatever I'm thinking right now. I just want to make conversations so that I never feel difficulty. Yeah, on advanced level, yani I mean vocabs and fluency, this is the second thing. Okay.
Mhm.
And the way of speaking, just because of English movies, I want to speak slowly. Okay. Right now, I worked so hard in last 7 to 8 days. I want to speak slowly, but it's not in my control. Okay. I always
Mhm.
speak so fast. Maybe it's not fluency. This is my habit. I don't know why it is, why I speak like this, but yeah, it is just because of English movies, because they speak like this. I'm so fond of that accent. Even I don't really don't like I like Indian accent or Indian movies or okay. I just indulge in Hollywood so much, according to me. So nowadays I never give to watch any Hindi thing. So that's why I think that, I mean in this situation.
That is great, I think. And what do you do if you are watching a movie? So you keep the subtitles on. And the second thing, you are watching a movie. So do you imitate at that time? Like, do you say the dialogues with the male actor or any like any of the famous actor?
When I started watching movie, that time I used to like I open subtitle. Okay, and but nowadays I'm not using subtitles because I can easily understand every accent. I can easily understand. Even when I watch the match, cricket match,
Oh,
then still I
mhm.
can easily understand that accent because I always try to watch everything in English. But you can say I'm also doing one thing nowadays, and that is sometimes I open subtitles so that I can get the proper meaning of that what it is written in that subtitle. Okay, then I sometimes I off, sometimes I on, and then I do practice loudly.
Mhm.
So what is it trying to say? So even I try to copy their accent and their body language. Okay, so these kind of things I'm doing. So it takes time. Even the 5 minutes movie, a video, sometimes take 10 minutes to 12 minutes. But I'm doing, and I just started. These all things I just started. Okay, and even nowadays I'm doing one more thing. I watch a podcast, and then after listening 5 to 10 minutes, I open my phone and start recording myself, and I speak like him. What he's like. Yesterday I
Oh,
was yesterday I was watching a video. I want to tell you about. Yeah, even I upload that video. It is about. It was good. I was not thinking I'm going to upload it, but
mhm.
some it became good and I uploaded it. According to me, good. It was not that good, but according to me, it was okay. Okay. About that podcast, I want to tell you one story. What I hear over there, what I have watched. Okay, that was about confidence. I think, yeah, confidence. Okay, even I forget that topic. I just uploaded, and it is about lethargic cycle and a confidence cycle. How you become confident? Okay, so it was just about like motivation. You should not wait for motivation to do anything. Okay, we should indulge in process. Like I never wanted to record myself. It's very difficult process. Okay, and I have to face myself. Even I'm making mistake, people may laugh. These kind of situations can happen. Okay, but still I myself. Why? Because I'm learning. I can see myself like I'm improving every day. So that's why when you start doing anything, when you take action, only then you will get motivation. Like when I started, now I got you. Okay, even I send you one message. Even I invited ma'am to talk with me. Okay, so I never thought about this thing. I will do this thing, but I'm doing, and I'm really feeling happy. Like I go to you, you are talking with me. Maybe I will do better after some time, and I'm in the process. And I never thought like this. If somebody asked me 3 months ago, will you able to speak in English? I will say no, man. It's very hard. I can't speak. But it is happening with me. So I think whatever I have done, yeah, I can see results nowadays. It is going good according to me.
That is great. I think the most important thing you say, like discipline. I think most of the people think about English language is about vocabulary and structures. But I think, in my opinion, I think I also watch a lot of videos. So I always listen to a lot of good speakers. So they say like the most important thing if you want to learn the language, it is consistency and discipline. So you have to just do that thing on a daily basis, and day by day you are going to upgrade yourself, and
Yeah.
it is going to happen automatically. You do not have to do anything. For example, if you are watching any kind of a movies, so you are watching a lot of content, so sometimes this thing is also going to happen with you. You are going to use a word which you have never used. it's going to
Yeah,
happen like automatically, because your subconscious mind is hearing that word over and over again. And it happens with me also, because I also like to watch movies. So it's like so beautiful, I think, about the language. I think you have to just surround yourself and just
yeah,
do the practice, and just after a few months you will see a better version of yourself. So it's really
yeah.
great, I think. Mm,
Bro, I also got a new idea nowadays, and
mm,
like I told you earlier, uh, like talking with a person, it's little bit easier than
mm.
just talking alone in front of camera. Like if you want to deliver a speech for 10 minutes, it's much harder. Okay, but
Yeah.
the thing is, if I keep doing it, so I think this is it is better for me. It is increased by process of learning English, because when we talk with someone else, it is like I am getting paused. I have time. You will ask me something, then I will say you, then I will ask you, then you will say. So we are getting enough time. But while it comes to speaking like a podcast, okay, then
Mm.
it's pretty difficult. It's really difficult, because in between you forget things, what you wanted to say, okay, and no matter how much you have studied. So I think the way what I'm following this day, after doing 10 to 15 days, I think I will get better. And nowadays I'm think I can see one more change in myself. Like in starting, like when I started watching video, I forget after 2 or 3 minutes what he said. Like now, after even what he said in between 10 minutes, I try to remember all the things, and I am speaking those things with fluently. Okay, so I think it is really helping me. I know I have to record myself, and it is creating pressure. So I watched that video very carefully. Okay, and then I start speaking. So I think this is a better process for me. It is working out for me. So what do you think about this?
Yeah, or in nutshell, if I want to summarize the everything, so active listening. Active listening is really important, I think. And if you do it, so definitely you are going to get a lot of thoughts in your mind when you're going to make the video. And I'm also agree with your point. Like if you make a video, so at that time the that process will be really tough for you. And if I'm making a conversation with you, it will be really easy for me. But you have to just do it, I think. If you do it everything on a daily basis, so you will become a really great speaker. For example, like I also like took a 90 days challenge on October 3 last year. So at that time I was uploading one video every day. So at that time I was not talking with anyone. So every
Yeah.
day I was recording a one video, I was uploading on my YouTube channel. And that was really terrible situation for me, because I was not good. I was not good. And so like I pressurized myself too hard at that time. I pushed myself a lot, and
Same.
it held
I
me a
think
lot, I think.
it totally depend on us how much pressure we want to give ourselves. Okay, maybe you can study 2 hours, maybe you can study 4 hours, maybe you can practice 8 hours. It totally depends on us. What kind of level you want, and sorry, what duration you want
Mhm.
this is. So again, I'm putting a lot of efforts. I'm really giving so much time, and it is like do and die situation. I have to do it just within 3 months because I joined clapping go. So it is also helping me because no, I'm just getting 15 minutes on clapping go, but because of those 15 minutes, I have to study whole day, like what I'm going to speak and how I'm going to speak. So I'm putting a lot of efforts. Yeah,
And definitely, like you have taken a really good initiative. You have joined the Clappingo application, and there are so many good teachers available. So, in my opinion, I think if you have someone who will correct you, who will give you the suggestion, so you will improve rapidly. For example, for me, I think improving my English is really tough for me, because I do not have anyone. Like sometimes, like the people I interact, so they are not, they are like same like me, or they are like beginners, so they cannot give me any suggestion. So sometimes if I'm recording a video, so I find any kind of a mistake, so I try to improve that mistake. But I think if you have a teacher, so it helps a lot also. And I'm also thinking to take a clapping go subscription. It really helps, I think it really
you have
helps.
no classes.
Yeah.
You have never clapping go.
No, I have not taken the clapping subscription.
I have seen your 2 or 3 videos, but I just see. I just go through logo and I watch 2 videos. That's how I send you message. But I thought like you have also joined clapping, but still you are speaking so good, man. I want to know about your journey, how you started.
Okay, I think we will discuss about it later, because we are running out of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, I
So
think.
please, not try to connect with me again. I really enjoyed to talk with you. Okay.
Me too, definitely. Okay, we will connect again. So in the end, I would like to ask you, like, just can you give any kind of a piece of advice to the viewers who are watching the video, so it will benefit them if they really want to enhance their communication skills? Because you are a really good speaker, in my opinion.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much for such kind words, and it is such a motivation for me. But I just want to say, bro, just keep going. You just have desire, because it will make you it will make you do things. Because if you don't have desire, then it will be hard. You are just giving 1 hour, 2 hour. No, you have to do everything in English. You just make environment. I know you are not getting environment. Every person, whatever is on this application, they are not getting environment. So you have to create environment. Or how you can do it? Whatever you are using, either it is phone or paper or newspaper or any video on YouTube, just watch in English or try to repeat after them. Just imagine yourself, you have become a speaker. I think that's the best thing. Just try imagine yourself like you are doing good, you are speaking in front of people. So it will going to help you, it will push you to do better every time. So I think.
Definitely, definitely. And if I want to say something, so just find the reason why you want to learn the language. And if your reason is clear, so definitely it does not matter how many obstacles is coming in your path. Definitely, you are going to overcome all the hurdles. So,
Yeah,
so thank you so much, Himanshu. And
so much.
definitely we are going to meet again in future. And I thoroughly enjoyed speaking with you. You're really good person and you're so passionate about the language. And I really like those people who are really passionate about English language, because I'm also like too passionate
Yeah,
about this language.
bro, actually, I like your voice and the way you're speaking. It's really commendable.
Okay, Himanshu. Bye bye. Have a
Bye.
wonderful day.
Have a good day.